Well, I'm out here looking for arrowheads or whatever I can find on top of the ground. And I got some of the rock they made out of it. Got a little chip here. And there's some interesting metal pieces here and there. Some over here I saw. I'll just throw them over here in case I decide to metal detect over here sometime. But there's still a lot of trash. But I did see this pole, big long pole there, and one of these, it either came off of the hay cutter or the combine. Okay, so I'm looking around here for Native American, arrowheads and whatever else I see. I'm not too far where I was looking around last week at those old things over there. Okay, there's some kind of metal piece right here. Let's see what it is. Okay. Must be some kind of machinery piece. All right, I got another little, oh, that's a piece of glass. And a little chip here. A spring. Okay, that's a little piece of obsidian right there, so that's a chip. I'm going to leave it right here for my cousin to find. He likes to find stuff like that. Well, that looks suspicious, but it's not anything. I can't tell if that's obsidian or a piece of glass. Here's a piece from an old oil bottle. It says oil right there. I don't think that's anything. It almost feels like a piece of coal. There's a large piece of something. It's an old piece of glass. It's a leaf. Something round right here. I think it's a rivet. Maybe off some jeans. It's nothing. Okay, what's this? Okay, that's definitely a chip. Pretty one. Another piece for my cousin to find. Okay, here's something. And there's something. Oh, two items that are the same. Look at all the old nails just laying on top of the ground here. Yeah, wire. There's a lot of wire. And yeah, I'm not going to be metal detecting right here, I don't think. But I do like to hunt on the surface here once in a while. A couple times a year. And it rained a lot this winter, so there's a lot of stuff that I didn't see before. This is a piece from an old wagon or something. Or an old buggy. From those, there's an old buggy pieces over there. Oh, one of you last week said that big thing right there was from a horse-drawn shovel or a loader. I forget what it was called, but it's in my pinned comment on last week's video. A lot of neat information from him. Okay, just pulled this thing out. That's an interesting piece. pretty piece of glass. And for some reason, it looks like there's some bed springs here. Yeah, you just wonder the story up if they just dumped some stuff here or what. Maybe they had a camp out. Oh, what's that? Just a leaf. Okay, there's an interesting piece of metal. Huh. What's that? Looks like another one of those like gene rivet things. Okay, I see something round right here. Oh my word. What is that? Looks like a penny, you guys. I'm gonna have to clean this and show you later. I wonder what that is. Wow. This is actually, I don't know what it is, but it says oxhide. Is it some kind of overalls button? I don't really know. Okay, we have some kind of lid here. You know, from the spot it's in, it's probably just some kind of chemical. It's pretty light. Okay, we have some metal pieces here. An old can. Lots of wire. Okay, that might be a piece of bone. There's a lot of bone pieces back here. Okay, here's another old piece of glass. It says D126, maybe. Well, I also like to go in between the shop and the garage, and then on the other side of the garage, so let's see what's over there. There's a lot of old glass in here, like some people drank their pop and then threw it in here and it broke. Oh, here's one. What does that say? U.S. patent. That's the patent number. I think it says 55 on it. Duraglass. Oh, it's a Pepsi. It's a Pepsi. Pepsi is the pop of choice around here, guys. It goes way back. So, and there's some 7-Up here too. I think, well, that's not 7-Up, but I saw one over there. Here's a red rock. Pepsi can. I did find one of Dad's arrowheads, you know, a metal one, over here like several months ago. Well, here is an old spark plug. I wonder if anybody knows how old this would be. It says Champion. So I bet it's not, is that a Y-6? It's probably not that old. So this red rock looks kind of like the chips you find around here. And I carried this in from over here in this field. And Dad found a really neat artifact over here in the middle when he was driving the tractor. It's a perfectly round ball, about the size of a softball, and he just saw it rolling behind him in the rod weeders. Okay, let's go check our next spot. I am under the gas tank and I just found this. Yeah. So that's a nice little chip. I'll leave that for my cousin. Right there, under the gas tank. So here's part of a stone they used to grind with. It's been broken. But I've had this sitting up here on the fence post, so it must have fallen off. There's a bottle over there. Let me see if I can get it out. It is just a modern bottle they gave shots to the cows with, because we're right here at the corral. Here's another grinding stone, different style that I just put here. There's a smaller shot bottle. And there's another one over there. And there's an old beer bottle. A shot bottle. My granddad has 2 or 3 handfuls of arrowheads that he found in this area that are really nice. You know, back before Dad put all this rock and gravel on the road. And I found pieces of arrowheads, one over there and one over there one time. So, and then when we farmed this field, every year I'd check for chips up in here. There's also always a bunch of chips over there. Well, I am right beside the barn, the east side, looking here where the water drips off. See if anything cool turns up. Okay, I found a buckle, probably horse tack, and it seems like an older piece here. A nice square nail there. Okay, we got a ring off of some horse tack, maybe part of that same bottle, and just a bunch of stuff right here. A neat old square nail. What is this? Not sure what that is. I'll look at it later. Stick it in my pocket. And then here's something cool over here. What is this, you guys? Must be where a strap went through on the horse tack. Or perhaps a handle. That's cool. Piece of a chain or something. Oh, that's like, what do you call those? Carabiners? But an old one. So I'm right here in front of one of the doors that they took the horses in. The horse stalls are just right over here. And there's an old roller. Probably from the door here. We don't open this door anymore because from a hinge. Because I don't know, it's old. Really old. That's the cap off some WD-40 or something like that. What's this? Nothing. Well, still here on the east side of the barn, and there's a piece of a red rock. It's a pretty rock, isn't it? That's cool. Well, I'm in the corral now, where we usually find most of the chips. And this neat old red rock here. And there's something. Oh yeah, that's a nice big chip, I think. Yeah, okay. Gonna leave that for my cousin. Some red, I think it's plastic. Some glass. Oh, let's see what else there is. There is a pretty neat square nail. So I am next to this old 1880s building, checking the dirt. And see all those metal things? I found those as I was sifting in this area, this whole area right here. And also metal detecting right over here. I did find a copper wedding band, surface find right over there. I think it was last year. I did find some horse hoof cleaning picks. I think 3 actually. That was cool. They're sitting over here. I should clean these up and put them inside. See that? That's kind of cool. Oh, and the old lock probably to this building. And here's the bit I found. I found it right over there. I sifted this side too. It was actually under a rock. All right, so that's it for today. Got up to about 70, a little over 70 today. Woohoo!